Welcome. Thank you so much for signing up to serve kids this weekend in Life Center Kids Ministry. We can't possibly put on 6 Easter services and help these kids find and follow Jesus without people like you who are engaging with us and participating with us in reaching these kids and helping them find and follow Jesus. That's what our church is all about. That's what this ministry is all about. So thank you so much for signing up. Whether it was you or your wife or a friend, or whoever it was that signed you up, we are so grateful that you are here and you are going to participate in helping us accomplish our mission, which is to point these kids to Jesus. I just real quickly want to go over 3 big things for this weekend. The first thing is our goal and how we're going to accomplish our goal and the structure that we're going to use this weekend. And then just real quickly kind of give you a couple other little tangible things that you'll need to know as you get ready to come and serve kids, whether that be for the first time this coming up weekend or for the 50th time. And so wherever you're at, we want to prepare you well for this weekend. And so the first thing is our goal. Our goal is to engage these kids with the gospel this weekend. And that's always our goal, but that's one of our main focuses with Easter. The message is so clear, and the focus for this weekend is on Jesus' love being enough for every single one of us. And so that's going to be the emphasis, and I'll get into how we're going to do that in just a second, but I wanted to just give you a little bit of background into how to prepare as you come into the weekend ready to serve and love these kids. 30 minutes prior to the service, we're going to go over a little bit of a huddle that will inform and will prepare you for the information that we're going to be covering and the things that you'll need to know as you engage with the kids this coming up weekend. So please be at the huddle, which is in the first grade classroom. There'll be more information in the email that is sent with this. Come 30 minutes early, and please be on time so that way we can go through the content and then transition straight to the classroom. And that's the second thing is as we transition to the classroom, we're gonna welcome these kids. We're gonna engage these kids as they come into the classroom, play with them, get to know them a little bit, and be focused on getting to know them and helping them feel known as they come into the classroom. Because kids come from, as you guys know, a ton of different backgrounds, a ton of different experiences. But if they have someone who welcomes them, introduces them, and just engages them, they're going to be more willing and more likely to hear and to receive the love of Jesus that we're going to be proclaiming in the classroom. So that's the first thing. The second thing that we're going to do is we're going to worship together. And we have a band that leads us in worship every single week. The hope is that we celebrate Jesus well this weekend, that we're going to focus our attention on Him as we sing, as we dance. And in kids ministry, we do that in a very joyful and exuberant way. I hope that you'll come with a smile on your face, ready to have fun as we engage and celebrate Jesus. And then after worship, we're going to do a little bit of a teaching time that's going to be led by an individual that's going to lead the group time for about 5 to 8 minutes. And then they will transition into a video that we're going to watch together that will prepare us for a conversation that we'll have in small group time. If you're worried, small groups, that kind of sounds a little intimidating, don't worry. We have plenty of our leaders who are scheduled, who regularly serve in the classroom, who are going to facilitate these groups. And so any of the leaders you signed up for the first time, we're going to pair you up with some of our regular leaders, so that way you guys can see and also contribute in whatever capacity you feel comfortable contributing as we lead these kids in small groups this coming up weekend. Small groups, what that's going to look like, there's going to be a couple attachments in this email. The first one is going to be 4 steps that are going to walk you through what small groups are going to look like. Those 4 steps are fairly simple, and it's going to be a very direct and hopefully a very clear purpose for what we're going to be doing in small groups this weekend. The first step is to just welcome them in as they get into small groups. We're going to break them up into age and gender groups, so 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, boys and girls, and you'll get paired up with another leader, so that way you're ready to go. If we have really small numbers, then we'll just break them up possibly into just boy group, girl group, and then we'll go from there. In the small groups, we're going to be doing an activity together, and it's a resurrection egg activity, and it's exactly as it sounds. We're going to talk about the resurrection through Easter eggs. Woo! Yay! We can't get enough Easter eggs here at Life Center, apparently. And so the story is going to be told. We're going to be going through 12 scriptures in the Bible that each connect us with a component of the Easter story, and the story is going to be told through an element that's found in each egg, and so each egg has an item in it, and the item is going to connect us with the story, as you guys will see on your guys' sheet there that I'm attaching with this email. The big idea is this, that we're going to allow them to engage with it, connect with the scriptures, most importantly, and then communicate to them how God's love is enough, and it's communicated throughout the story of Jesus, and it's not just the cross, it's not just the resurrection, but all the things that lead up to the cross, and all the things that lead up after the cross, and everything that we discuss is surrounded and engulfed by God's love, and how God shows his love for us in Jesus. And so throughout that activity, we're going to provide kids with a response, and in your guys' bins there's going to be a small group bin that you guys are going to get, and in the bin there's going to be a gold egg as well in a separate carton, which aren't prepared yet because we ordered them on Amazon, and hopefully they'll be showing up very shortly so we can prepare them. But in that gold bin, or in that gold egg, sorry, there's going to be a wristband that we're going to hand out to each of the kids, and the wristband is a gift, and it's going to say "Love everyone always" with the verse what's 1 John 4, 10, and 11 in it. And the idea is we want to communicate to these kids that it's not about their love for God, but it's about God's love for them, and how he's shown them his love through Jesus, and how they can receive that love as a gift. And so we're going to try and communicate clearly that God's love is a gift that they can receive, and it's going to be, the response is going to be through receiving that gift that's in that egg, and then choosing to respond to God's love by saying yes to Jesus. And we have a response card that we're going to have in your bins as well, that they'll get to write their name on if they are choosing this weekend to receive God's love, whether it be for the first time or the 100th time. We're choosing to help these kids and usher them into an experience of saying, Jesus' love is enough for me, and it's always going to be enough no matter what. And so that's our hope for this weekend, is that kids will identify with that reality, that Jesus' love is enough for them always. And because Jesus' love is enough for them, they can go out and they can show Jesus' love to their neighbors, to their friends, to the enemies that they have in their life, to the bullies that they experience, to anyone that they come in contact with, that they can show Jesus' love is enough always. And so that's going to be the focus for this weekend. We're super excited about the idea. Please look through the content as you prepare, and if you have time, you can watch the video that we're going to be showing in the classroom. It's going to be a shortened version of the video that I'm sending in this email, because we're going to have to cut some of the content. But the big idea is that we're going to show the full clip that communicates the Easter story, and that will build into small groups as we engage these kids. So thank you so much for signing up. I'm sorry for this video being long, but there's a ton of stuff that we're excited about sharing this weekend. So we'll see you 30 minutes prior to the service. Come with a smile, and whatever you are wanting to wear, within reason, please. No, we know that whatever it is that you come with, we know that it's going to be most important that you come with a heart that's ready to serve and love these kids. And we're excited. Jesus is risen! Oh, well, we'll be able to say that together as we serve these kids, and remind ourselves that he is risen indeed as we love these kids this weekend. We love you. We thank you. And let's do this. See you later.